They're part of building the Thrive muscle. Well, what comes along with thriving? Excelling, of course. My second wish for you. The hallmark of true wisdom is a willingness to challenge your own beliefs and acknowledge the massive expanse of knowledge you have yet to acquire. Because no matter what you've done so far, it pales in comparison to what you're about to do and how much you're about to learn. To thrive in medicine requires a curious mindset. The most sophisticated and intelligent people I know are the ones willing to challenge their thinking, to admit that there are multiple right ways to do things, and understand there is so much more to learn. Healthcare is transforming at a breakneck pace, and it's propelled by things like AI, who knows where that's going to go, 3D printing, how cool, and new drug development. I think the medical advances in some areas, like cancer, far outweigh the advances in others. I can still recall when I started my career in oncology, we had about 25 chemotherapeutic agents, and now we've got several hundred and more coming on all the time. We also have a plethora of new modalities to treat cancer and to better manage the side effects. I know, baby, it's hot. I've spent the majority of my career at a cancer research institution. That environment helped me to cultivate my intellectual curiosity. I used to go to grand rounds for bone marrow transplant, and I would always comment afterward, well, I think I might have understood every third word they said. I think maybe I was up to 50% by the time I left, but I always went to grand rounds, even when it seemed kind of pointless and over my head. But it cultivated my curiosity and it pushed me out of my comfort zone every time. I always walked away with a little nugget of knowledge, that curiosity, coupled with lots of opportunities, and plenty of hard work helped me excel in the care of not only my patients, but as a leader in the institution. I was the former director of advanced practice providers, as Margot said, and I think I feel very privileged to have been in that role and seen the transformative power of seizing opportunities. You always want that balance, but there's going to be so many cool opportunities. And those opportunities helped me learn a lot about research, about science and medicine, but mostly about other humans. They were foundational in my personal and professional development. So I urge you to say yes to the opportunities. Go to grand rounds, even if it feels like they're speaking a foreign language. Join the committee who may not understand your role. Volunteer at community health events. Definitely join your state and professional organizations because they advocate on your behalf, and make sure that you have practice laws that are favorable for you to work. And take every opportunity to educate physicians, administrators, and patients about the full scope of what PAs are capable of. And finally, and not the least of which, love what you do. You're going to spend the better half of your waking hours in your new profession. If you don't love what you do, your patients are going to feel it, and it's going to impact everyone around you, from your work team to your family. You're just beginning this journey, which means that while you have learned a lot in the last few years, it pales in comparison to what you're about to take on. You're embarking on a journey that is about to deepen exponentially the honorable role of caring for others. I said at the beginning that clinical care fills my cup, and I'm privileged to care for patients from all walks of life. And whether they are 27 or 87, they display remarkable grace, bravery, and gratitude, even in the face of unimaginable physical or emotional pain. These are our stories, and they are deeply profound and something I treasure every day. There's truly nothing more rewarding than showing up in the world for people, no matter how hard it may be. Curiosity, compassion, and enthusiasm are infectious and will enhance the lives of your patients, energize your team, enrich your family, and uplift your community. By loving what you do, you set yourself up to thrive and excel. You are the change makers, you are the healers, the educators, the leaders, and the future of healthcare in Hawaii and beyond. So take every opportunity to thrive, excel, and love what you do. Congratulations on all of your accomplishments. The future is yours. Go get it.
Gabe, I didn't know that I could adore you anymore until you said the magical 2 words that are music to my ears. Simone Biles. Hopefully you guys noticed a message of balance, right, amongst the 3 of us. No joke, not planned. Not one of the 3 of us communicated about what the message should be. And that should be really, really evident after hearing us that it's so, so, so important to take care of you first. With that, our resident classroom comedian and comic relief, Kelly, who is also our class historian, has put together a slideshow for all of us to watch today. Kelly, after our conversation yesterday, I am thrilled and modestly terrified to see what you put together. Is it working?
I still find Wiley's house, riding on my bike with eyes closed. I could name every girl that he took out, and from my memory dial his house phone. Can you take me back when we were just kids, we weren't scared of getting older, yeah. 'Cause no one knows you like they know you, and no one probably ever will. You can grow up, make new ones, but truth is, there's nothing like old friends. 'Cause you can't make old friends. I still feel the windows down, listening to Jimmy Eat World, riding 3 wide on Blake's bench seat, yeah. My God, it's been 10 years now, but I would have his back tomorrow, and he'd still fight anyone who tried to touch me. Can you take me back when we were just kids who weren't scared of getting older, yeah. 'Cause no one knows you like they know you, and no one probably ever will. You can grow up, make new ones, the truth is, there's nothing like old friends. 'Cause you can't make old friends. I've got some good friends now, but I've never seen their parents' back porch. It wouldn't change how things turned out, but there's no one in this time zone who knows what inline skates that I wore. Can you take me back when we were just kids who weren't scared of getting older? 'Cause no one knows you like they know you, and no one probably ever will. You can grow up, make new ones, but the truth is that we grow up, then wish we could go back then. There's nothing like old friends. 'Cause you can't make old friends.
I would now like to acknowledge and introduce our Kona 3 class officers and representatives. Class officers are nominated upon and voted into their respective positions by their cohort. PA school is unspeakably difficult, and these individuals picked up additional commitments to be of service to their classmates. Graduates, will you please stand and remain standing as we honor your service and commitment to your class when you hear your name? Vicky Bimol, Class President. Lauren Carr, Vice President. Gabe Eli Time, Treasurer. Mitra Malik, Secretary. Jenna Hahn and Cherie Ng, AOR Representatives. Maria Excelsis de la Cruz, Alternative AOR Representative. Kelly Spearing, Class Historian. Savannah Takaki, Director of Community Outreach. Kayana Kamoku, Diversity Committee Chair. Sebastian Seabass Malave Zeramis, Social Director. Chastin Kabatu and Sarah Sumida, these are your HAPA student representatives. Class, thank you for your service. You may be seated, thank you. And you're now going to be hearing from a couple of those individuals. Your class president and your student and diversity committee representative are going to speak now. Oh, your first speaker, I could say and list 1,000 positive aspects and characteristics for this woman, and it genuinely wouldn't be enough. She is a true leader, one that so often quietly and relentlessly works behind the scenes without our knowledge, without your guys' knowledge, and she has never used her title to elevate her status, but simply shows up and does the right thing because it's the right thing to do. Please help me welcome your class president, Vicky Bimol.
Hi, everybody. Oh, okay. My name is Vicky, and I'm the class president of Kona Class 3. Being a part of this class and serving as a class president has been one of my life's greatest privileges. I've been so lucky to have met such motivated, kind, compassionate people, all from different walks of life, yet all with the same passion in mind, and that's caring for the people here in Hawaii. The last 27 months have been transformative for us all, filled with challenges, growth, and invaluable lessons. We've spent countless hours together immersed in studying medicine, honing our clinical skills, and cultivating the compassion necessary to care for our community. The bond, dare I say, trauma bond, that we all share getting through the last 2 years is unbreakable, and the memories have been unforgettable. I'm going to cherish the memories of celebrating the victories after each exam at the beach, driving to see the eruption of Mauna Loa after class, grabbing Heiko every day, and frantically reviewing in the parking lot before exams. Maybe I won't miss that last part so much. And now, as we prepare to embark on our careers as PAs, we need to carry forward the lessons that we've learned here. One valuable lesson comes from our former faculty member, Luna Knoll, who I can't see where she is. Oh, there you are, Luna. Hi. Who reminded us at orientation that being in our role is a privilege. We must never forget the privilege that comes and the responsibility that comes with being a PA. The privilege to care for patients in their most vulnerable moments, and the responsibility to advocate for their health and their well-being. As we leave MEDEX and step into real life, let's carry with us that lesson and the values that define our profession: integrity, compassion, and a commitment to lifelong learning. Now, this journey was not one that we tread alone, so I want to express my heartfelt gratitude to everybody here today and those watching from home, though I feel like there will never be enough words in my 3-minute speech to convey that. Thank you so much to our partners, our family, our friends, preceptors, professors, and community for your unwavering support and sacrifices in helping us achieve our dreams. We would not have been able to succeed if it weren't for your understanding, grace, love, and support. Thank you to our previous and our current faculty for always going above and beyond to provide us with a quality education and for always believing in us, even when it was a little bit hard for us to believe in ourselves. A huge thank you to our preceptors who worked tirelessly to provide patient care, for volunteering their time to helping us grow, and for giving us grace when we embarrass ourselves by forgetting everything we learned when getting pimped or dropping instruments in the OR. Thank you to Tori and Pauline for being the backbones of our campus and for always greeting us at the front door with a big smile. And I'd finally like to express some gratitude to former faculty member, PA Betty Stewart, for her unwavering passion for expanding healthcare access to people in Hawaii and for helping build the foundation of our campus to where it is today, with 5 cohorts going strong. K3, we have so much to be proud of. We earned this master's degree in spite of the sacrifices, the adversity, and some of the moments of self-doubt that we faced. I'm so proud of all that we've accomplished as students, and I really look forward to celebrating everyone's achievements wherever we may end up. I'm so confident that we will uphold the values of our profession and have a lasting impact on many lives to come. I thank you all for coming to support us, and I hope you enjoy your evening with your loved ones. Thank you.
Your next speaker, she is truly, truly a gem of a human being. She is your Student and Diversity Committee representative, but of equal importance, she is a calm, guiding light for demonstrating principles and defining Kuleana to these islands and how to be a true steward of the land. She is a person of kindness, honesty, and integrity. I received a message from one of her preceptors following her completion with Hawaii Island Recovery, which is a substance use disorder treatment facility here in Kona. And what they wrote to me was the following. She's a fantastic student. She went above and beyond our expectations. Her connection to our local Hawaiian patients was fantastic. She's great with all of our patients and did a superb job. I give her my finest praise. I would have her as my medical director. Please help me welcome Keana Kamoku.
How close do I have to? Okay, that close. Got it. Aloha mai kako. My name is Keana Kamoku, and I uncharacteristically agreed to being the class speaker for this graduation, but regardless, I'm honored to be here speaking to you all. He a'ali'i kumakani mai au, a'ohe makani na nai kula'i. I'm a wind-resisting a'ali'i, no gale can push me over. A boast meaning I can hold my own even in the faces of difficulties. We chose this Olelo no Eau to represent our class because we knew the journey ahead of us would require us to weather many storms, both figuratively and literally. And even when we have faced some of the strongest metaphorical winds, we have emerged stronger and better for it. This Olelo no Eau not only represents our time as PA students, but it is also indicative of the type of healthcare providers we aspire to be. Ones who will be the best advocates for our patients, even in the harshest of environments. This attitude of resilience, however, did not flower on its own. It was nurtured by the many people who have stood by us through each gust. So for that, thank you to our Kona staff who helped us navigate a exciting and often confusing 2 years of PA school. Thank you to our support systems, including significant others, family, friends who both loudly and quietly stood behind us. Thank you to all of our preceptors who lended their years of wisdoms and the patients who were gracious in providing us learning experiences. And thank you to those who came before us both personally and professionally to help pave the way. And now to my classmates and future colleagues, thank you for an unforgettable experience. We have not only been equipped with more medical knowledge and clinical skills, but we've been allowed to practice and hone in on the art of medicine. Let us approach our practice with the same dedication that has brought us to this moment. Let us embrace every patient with compassion, every challenge with courage, and every opportunity with an open heart. While this is often easier said than done, when it's not, take time to reflect on the encouragement we often received along the way. Luna nudging us to put both feet on the ground and just breathe. Kelly Vide reminding us that no matter what, we got this. Tori and Pauline consistently believing in us, especially on exam days. Margot's classic, I miss your faces intro to emails just because those are always nice to hear. And finally, Dr. Kong telling you not to order just any old diagnostics, particularly because it might encourage you to then be really sure about what you need. Congratulations to the class of 2024, Medics Northwest Physician Assistant Program, Kona Class 3. Mahalo.
Thank you, student speakers. Sorry, graduate speakers. That was beautiful. I would now like to welcome up to the podium one of our didactic faculty members, my very, very dear friend. I am so glad you're here today, Ms. Kelly Vide.
Kona Class 3, my colleagues, congratulations. We are so extremely proud of you. As a captain in the United States Air Force Reserve, serving as a PA at Pearl Harbor, Hickam, I have this distinct honor to recognize our service women and men and their families. I'd like to first recognize the history of our PA profession with the military. The history of PAs is firmly rooted in the grounds of a shortage of primary care physicians. Our program's founder, Dr. Richard Smith, worked hard to leverage medically trained military personnel to re-enter civilian life as advanced practice providers through medical extension, also known as medics. Dr. Smith traveled to military bases, recruiting corpsmen and Navy SEALs, and the first class of 15 began in 1969. Military acceptance is still a key part of the medics mission. Our program accepts and educates the highest percentage of military veterans among civilian PA programs. To those of you who have taken the oath and have worn the uniform, whether in times of peace or in times of war, we pause to acknowledge your sacrifices, your courage, and your unwavering dedication to protect and defend the freedoms we hold dear, often at great personal cost. To the spouses, children, parents, and loved ones of our service members, we extend our deepest thanks. Your support and resilience have been a source of strength for them. Let us also remember those who have made the ultimate sacrifice, as the memory lives on in the freedoms that we have. We are forever indebted to them. I'd like to honor all current and former military men and women in our class and among our guests. Would you please stand so we can honor your service with a round of applause? Now to the class sitting here. You will be on the front lines every day, serving your community. You have taken the medical oath, and you will wear the uniform. We honor your hard work and your sacrifices, the long hours, and even enduring the battle of the voice telling you to give up or accept mediocrity. With each opportunity to test yourself, you became a little braver and a little stronger. You've overcome difficulties, you've conquered fears, you've picked yourself up when you've fallen, and you've learned to trust yourself. It's that perseverance we celebrate in you today. May you continue to be brave in your journey. Good job.
Okay, we have have several awards to present at this time. The first being the Golden Apple Award. The Golden Apple Award recognizes exceptional non-faculty didactic community clinicians as well as clinical preceptors of our community that have made notable contributions to the training of future PAs in Hawaii. Nominations are made by the students themselves, and recipients are selected by the didactic and clinical team for each respective campus. These individuals have made an enormous impact on the lives of our students, both directly and indirectly. The recipients of this award display unwavering commitment to the teaching of students, their respective communities, and the physician assistant model as an effective means to deliver quality health care throughout the islands. Our first recipient could not be here today to accept this award, but he has offered to me the following words, which I will share with you now. I am honored to receive this award and sorry that I cannot be with you today. To the graduates, I like to think that there are three main emotions that motivate us in our personal and professional lives: love, duty, and fear. You may initially find that motivating yourself or others with duty or fear will bring quicker results. It takes no effort or sacrifice to motivate others with duty or fear, but that motivation will not be long-lasting. I wish for you all to find a way to be motivated by love in the work that you do. I hope that you will also behave in such a way that those around you, including patients, will be motivated by love to work with you. Congratulations on your graduation, and I wish you all the best. I'm happy to accept this award on his behalf. This award goes to Mr. Kaipo Lindsay. He is a PA with Premier Medical Group, Hawaii, and J. Scott Miskovich, MD, LLC, in Kaneohe, Oahu. Can we give him a round of applause? Our second recipient, you have in fact already heard from today, and it is no coincidence that this individual was nominated to be your keynote speaker at this ceremony. It is also of no surprise to me whatsoever that for the second year in a row, he will be accepting this award. Please help me welcome back up here to accept this award, Dr. Clayton Foster of Ali'i Health Center. And please help me in welcoming to the podium one of our Kona 2 graduates. Last year's recipient of the next award will be presenting, and a community PA on island working for Hawaii Emergency Physicians Associated at Kona Community Hospital and North Hawaii Community Hospital. I am truly, truly honored to call this individual my colleague, both inside the hospital and inside the classroom. Please help me welcome Ms. Danny Laird.
Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. My name is Danny Laird, and I am a graduate of Medics Kona Class 2. I was up here at this time last year, and I am shocked they asked me to come speak again. I'm a full-time PA in the emergency department here on the Big Island. I am the current faculty fellow for the Medics Kona campus, and I am the previous recipient of this award that I'm going to be presenting today. This award is named for Dr. John Coombs, who, as the Associate Dean for Regional Affairs and Rural Health in the School of Medicine, was a leader and a champion of improving healthcare, in addition to promotion of the PA profession. Per his colleagues, he was a man of vision, integrity, and commitment. This award is delivered to a graduating PA student who embodies the principles of Dr. Coombs for those same qualities. Leadership can be a tricky thing to define, particularly because the most successful leaders are the ones that we barely know exist, because their goals are so intimately intertwined with the success of those around them rather than their own. They accept little acknowledgement for the amount of extra time, stress, and devotion it takes to pursue those goals. It takes a really special kind of person to be willing to step up as a leader during one of the most busiest and demanding times of their life, because PA school is not easy, as all of you can attest to, and I can attest to. I was not involved in selecting the recipients of any of the awards today, but I'm so immensely excited to be able to present this award in particular, because I truly believe there is no person more deserving. She's someone who embodies tenacity, courage, integrity, and commitment. She pursued her dream through rejections and doubt, and is now here today as a testament to the power of perseverance. She found time to volunteer and give back to this community while maintaining exceptional academics. She attended conferences to better herself both as a student and a future professional, and shared that information with her class for their benefit. She was willing to step up for her classmates as student body president, even when I personally warned her how difficult it could be to take on that additional responsibility. Though that being said, she's the type of person that people would listen to and believe in without the formalities of that title. I'm not gonna cry. I'm so unbelievably proud of your accomplishments, and I'm so excited to see this next step of your journey. I'm really honored to present the John B. Coombs MD Award for Exceptional Leadership to Vicki Beamel.
Our hope as a faculty is that in years to come, the recipient of this award will return next year to present the same award to Kona 4. For our next awards, please assist me in welcoming to the podium our resident force of calming wisdom amongst the Kona campus, my beautiful friend, Dr. Natalie K. Halkong.
Aloha mai kako. I don't know if you folks noticed, I just noticed it now, but there is a Keanu Enue right over there for you folks. I have the great honor of giving 2 awards, and the first one is for underserved service. This student that is recognized for this award is recognized for exceptional achievement in the care of, improved access for, or promotion of public awareness of the needs of the medically underserved. The recipient will have demonstrated a strong dedication to ongoing service to the underserved communities. Dr. Layton, who this award is named after, was a long-term chair of the Medics Advisory Board. His record of community involvement and work with medically underserved populations inspired this award. I am very pleased and honored to present this award to Kaylee Jackson. So I just came from an urgent care shift, and we have lots of people coming in to see us today, so I'm fist bumping to prevent Dr. Foster from having to work too hard this weekend. I also have the great honor to present the Writing Award. And all of our students know that I am the one that reads all and grades all of your capstone projects. So this year we have 2 recipients for the Writing Award. Unfortunately, one of them cannot be here today. Our first award goes to Christy Smallwood. And our second award, I was very happy to contribute my opinion to the student giving this award because this person worked very, very hard and really did turn in a fantastic project. So this award, the award today goes to Brandon Kanashiro.
All right, we've got 2 more awards to go. Kelly Vide, will you round us out with these last 2, please?
I have the honor of presenting the Spirit of Medics Award. This award recognizes one student at each campus who has dedicated themselves to their goal of becoming a physician assistant, who has shown compassion and sensitivity to others, and who has maintained their humor and perseverance in the face of adversity. They have a positive attitude and are ambassadors for the program throughout their medics training. The award goes to Kelly Spearing. Our last award, the Stephen Turnipseed PAC Veterans Award. The Stephen Turnipseed PAC Veterans Award goes to a medics graduate for service to country, class, and community. Steve was the sole African American among the first members of MEDEX Class 1 in 1969. Like all of his classmates, Steve came to MEDEX as a veteran of the military, specifically 10 years in the US Army with the 1st Special Forces Group in counterintelligence and psychological warfare in northeast Thailand along the Cambodian and Laotian borders. He was recruited by Dr. Richard A. Smith for the inaugural PA program at MEDEX. Smith once described Turnipseed as, quote, "one of the most wonderful human beings I know. He has both incredible skills, both people skills and medical skills," end quote. Fluent in both German and Spanish, despite the fact that he did not have a high school education, Steve later got his GED and received his bachelor's and master's degree in public health. During the preceptor phase of his MEDEX education, Steve was placed in an urban Seattle hospital setting, Group Health Central on Capitol Hill. He worked there for a number of years, ran an outpatient clinic, and developed a highly successful addiction treatment service program. The award goes to Gabriel Eli Time. And now, the moment you all have been waiting for and the reason why we are here today. The presentation of our graduates for the MEDEX Northwest Kona Campus Class 3. Graduates, will you please rise and file appropriately into your position to receive your graduation certificates. I'm gonna grab this here for everyone who's coming next. Thanks. Vicky Bimol. Chasten Kabatu. Heather Calderwood. Lauren Carr. Maria Excelsis de la Cruz. Julianne Dion. Akane Dunn. Jason Fender.
Brittany Garcia. Jenna Han. Gabriel Izumi. Kaylee Nalu Patricia Jackson. Kathleen Jasmine. Keana Kamoku. Brandon Kanashiro. Sebastian Malave Terunis.
Mitra Malik. Darcy Mulligan. Bailey Namahoy. Cherie Ng. Our next graduate could not be here with us today, but can we please have a round of applause for Salvador Camanu Ruiz III. Likewise, this individual could not be here today. Let's please honor Christy Smallwood. Kelly Spearing. Sarah Sumida. Savannah Takaki. And Gabriel Eli Time. All right, Terry's going to give us our closing remarks and take us home.
So thank you, Margot, and I want to thank you all for attending this. Graduates, congratulations. This is a tremendous, tremendous accomplishment, and it's years in the making, not just the 27 months in the program, but we know that it's been years. Today is about you. The next few weeks may be about you. You will have a national certifying exam that will come at you, and I want to see each and every one of you do your best on that. And then you're going to embark on your career, and it's going to be about your patients. It's going to be about this community. I want to just tell you one more thing before we leave, and it's about a statistic that stuck with me as we were thinking about this community. As we were looking at establishing a campus here in Kona, we reviewed some of the data that the local community health center had gathered on the health of the citizens of the state. And the infant mortality among Native Hawaiians is as bad as some of our really impoverished nations. They need you. They desperately need you. This community desperately needs you, and the reason we established this campus was for the citizens of this tremendous state. So as you celebrate here today, take the time to celebrate, to reconnect with family and friends. Let the next few days and weeks be about you, but as you embark on your career, let it be about transforming some of the disparate health that's occurring in this wonderful state. So congratulations, and I want to say I got to make sure I followed the rules here. So congratulate the graduates, did that. Invite the folks to remain for light refreshments. I guess there's light refreshments. So please stay around for some light refreshments. And according to this, I'm supposed to hand it back over to Margot. So Margot, you're back up.
Before I announce you all as our 2024 graduates, you know, whether you stay on this island or whether you go, keep in mind that when the island calls you home, you must listen, and it has the power to heal you if you let it. This will always be your home. Graduates, will you please rise? And before you file out to the back, face the audience for a round of applause. I present to you the MEDEX Northwest Kona campus graduating class of 2024.
Wavy when I turn it on. Off from my city, off from my home. We're flying up, no ceiling when we in our zone. I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. I feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off of it, moving so phenomenally. Come on, like the way we rock it, so don't stop. And under the lights, when everything goes, nowhere to hide when I'm getting you close. When we move, well, you already know. So just imagine. Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel good creeping up on you. So just dance, dance, dance. Come on. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. And ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. I can't stop the feeling. So just dance, dance, dance. So just dance, dance, dance. Ooh, it's something magical. It's in the air, it's in my blood, it's rushing on. I don't need no reason, don't be control. I fly so high, no ceiling when I'm in my zone. 'Cause I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. I feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off of it, moving so phenomenally. You're more like the way we rock it, so don't stop. Under the lights, when everything goes, nowhere to hide when I'm getting you close. When we move, well, you already know. So just imagine. Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel good creeping up on you. So just dance, dance, dance. Come on. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. And ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. I can't stop the feeling. So just dance, dance, dance. I got this feeling inside my bones. It goes electric wavy when I turn it on. Off from my city, off from my home. We're flying up, no ceiling when we in our zone. I got that sunshine in my pocket.